Last year, Aaron Ramsdale used to take his mind off the pressures of playing for Arsenal by collecting and swapping Panini stickers with the kitmen and groundsmen. And the Gunners keeper admits he still relies on being normalized by the club staff, especially after being axed as no.
One back in September, David Raya's August arrival from Brentford on loan has seen Ramsdale make just 6 Prem appearances so far this season, the last coming against the Bees on Saturday night. With Raya ineligible to feature against his parent club, Ramsdale stepped in, but a calamitous first-half error gifted Thomas Frank's men an equaliser through Yoane Wissa, cancelling out Declan Rice's opener, and almost cost Arsenal the win.
Despite recovering in the second half with 2 fine stops, before Kai Havertz netted a late header for the 3 points, Ramsdale's Arsenal future is in major doubt. The 25-year-old England international, with 2 years left on his current deal, will likely leave North London in the summer on the lookout for first-team football in the Prem, with Chelsea and Newcastle interested.
Read more football stories. LIN Business. Jesse Lingard's home debut sets K-League record as fans rush to Lingard Zone. Big One gets £60 in free bets and bonuses for the Cheltenham Festival with William Hill. How quickly football can change. Back in May 2023, Ramsdale signed a new contract, having played a major role in Arsenal competing for the title before succumbing to Manchester City.
And even then, Ramsdale needed an escape, to get away from the intensity of playing for a top Premier League side. He did that through stickers. He explained, "Last year myself, Dan, who was our player liaison, Adam, who works at the training ground, and Jonesy, the kit man, we completed our Panini sticker albums.
Every morning I would be down in their office with them, spending hours swapping stickers. They have all helped this season too." Most read in football. LIN Business. Jesse Lingard's home debut sets K-League record as fans rush to Lingard Zone. THOM Glum Havertz should NT have been on pitch to score late. Arsenal winner, says Frank. Clever move. Watford sack Ismail as boss and give an ex-Man United star his first manager job. And the Red UTD's McTominay faces losing £1 million after investing in firm run by fiance's dad. Cheltenham betting offers best free bet deals for the festival. In an interview published before kick-off against Brentford, Ramsdale also spoke of how he keeps his morale high in the tough periods, relying on members of staff to ease his concerns.
He explained, "For me, the physios, masseurs, kit men, restaurant staff, I'd actually say they're as important as the coaching staff for that side of it." Aaron Ramsdale sends cheeky message to Arsenal fan account after Havertz attempts stunning bicycle kick goal in training, for morale, team spirit and just being a shoulder to lean on, somebody to speak to away from the football world.
It's just good to talk that over with people. The number of games we play, whether we have got back late from an away game and you are in the next morning, or you've not had a day off in 20 days, or you are missing your kid's birthday, it's just good to talk that over with people. They care much more about how you are on the human side. Jerry and Tony, who work in the restaurant, have been here for a long time.
Dave in reception. They have been good to talk to. They will ask you about your family every single day, so you find out about their families too. The boys who are out injured or out of form or whatever, it takes you away from that footballing world.
It normalizes your situation. These people are more important than anyone in terms of team bonding. The former Bournemouth and Sheffield United shot stopper added, "I've always been close to the kit men at any club I have been at, because they're always the most normal, down-to-earth people and they work so hard."
The hours are crazy. They live and breathe it. They are usually bonkers as well, so I love having a cup of tea with them. After Havertz netted the eventual winner, Ramsdale ran towards the away end and cupped his ears towards the fans who had been singing, "You're just T David Raya."
But Ramsdale admits to being more reserved in training and in the dressing room before games this season, because of where I've got to and the situation I'm in. He continued, "You've got to be more reserved and pick your times of when to have a laugh and a joke."
Before a game I'm actually quite quiet. I've never been one to rant and rave before a game, probably on the basis that if you give it out to people, then you don't do your own job properly, it can come back on you. In the second half against Brentford, with his error still on his mind, Ramsdale denied Ivan Toney from scoring a spectacular 40-yard stunner before tipping over a good header from Nathan Collins from close range.
"You can't dwell on anything," Ramsdale said. "As a goalkeeper, you have your mechanisms to get over it if you make a mistake. It's about how quickly you can get out of situations. You can't dwell on anything."
For me, if I make a mistake, I might not touch the ball again for 10 minutes. The Emirates crowd serenaded Ramsdale throughout his rare Prem start, and the Englishman said, "Especially this year with the situation I've found myself in, the fans have been extra special." Even before games when my name is read out, I've heard the cheers, and warming up people still want to give me a wave.
That's kept me going more than I realized this season. Home and away I've always felt the love, heard chants, and that's not something the second goalkeeper will get at many other places. That's been a massive boost for me. It could have been easy going through the season thinking you were forgotten about, but it's been special during a difficult time, with how much love they've shown.
Read more. Son STORIESALL is, "I flew to Disneyland Paris for the day, but was it worth the hassle?" Country living Katie Price cuddles up with boyfriend JJ Slater for unusual date night. Fans have their favorites, but personally I think they've shown huge respect to both keepers. They've supported whoever has played and that shows great unity. They want the team to do well, the team comes first and I can't thank them enough for what they do.
What they do for the team in general is outstanding. Arsenal News Live, stay up to date with all the latest transfer news from the Emirates.